Hello guys, Cool Yoshi here. Welcome back to the Yoshi's Crafted World 100%, well, also a blind playthrough, basically a blind playthrough. In the last episode, we started our adventure, and we missed a flower in the last level, so let's go ahead and get that. But anyways, we started adventure in this new, very good Yoshi game that I like a lot, and as the pink Yoshi, and now we're going to continue on in our 100%. Now we're going to go and rescue the Poochies from the worlds we just passed. That won't take as long because the only thing you need for 100%ing there is to just you go back, and then when you 100% the level all the way, you'll be able to yeah. Can you help me find some souvenirs at Sunshine Station? I'd like some counts, please. So we get to do another souvenir hunt. But meanwhile, we have to actually find Poochie Hups. There's quite a bit of stuff we do just for flowers. So this part, it goes a lot faster compared to everything else because you can go really fast. Time for some ton exercises again because those don't get good enough. This is, again, the other level that I remember. I remember that we're able to play. And that's about it. The fun part about these levels is apparently you don't have to worry even at one bit about collecting anything here because there are no actually major collectibles. The only collectibles you have to find are just Poochies, or his pups at least, and you basically there's one where you can get an extra flower for bringing them to the goal within a certain time window, so that's really cool. We actually get to speedrun some of these levels for once. So right there you see him holding a flower. That's the bonus flower we're gonna get. So we're gonna get 4 flowers instead of 1. And then we also have another souvenir hunt to do while we're here. While we're here. Now we actually play the level, but get all of the cows now. In case you wondered what I got this costume from, like where I got it from, it's was seen in the first episode. It was actually my very first costume I got, which is pretty lucky. I'd still feel so lucky for getting that, considering that's super rare, something you would normally not get. Just end the level right there. Nice and fast. The souvenir hunts are a little bit faster than the regular levels, because you can speedrun those as well if you know what to do. We get another flower. And here's where things start becoming a little bit interesting. This part of the souvenir hunt was not in the game. Well, at least in the demo. Obviously it's in this game. This one's also another really easy one because I remember where it was in the original. I mean, well, I remember obviously playing this level a bit, so obviously I remember exactly where that is. So that should also be really easy. Again, sorry about that sound. Everything's perfectly fine. There's nothing to worry about. I didn't even know you could hit that at first until I played the full version. So I probably could have even gotten more coins farmed in the demo version, but it is kind of out of the way, so I didn't really focus on that. And another souvenir hunt. This is where it gets interesting, because now we have to play on the reverse side instead of the normal side. Well, it obviously can't be here, because I have to walk over here to make it to the area even at all. So we get a chance to cut from here. And yeah, we don't have to rescue any of the Poochie pups this time. Interesting, it doesn't give me any money at all for hitting that. At all. Okay. Wasn't as bad as I thought. Mostly easy. Yeah. I guess this is why they probably have less levels because of this. Like in the normal game. See, I remember these ones too. So yeah. Yeah, so I guess getting the flip side just opens up even more souvenir hunts than before. Since we want to get the highest flower count, this means we have to go back and forth between these levels over and over again. This is actually starting to get a lot more annoying, since it's just the same stuff over and over again, but now you have to find this vein. Oh, and now you have to find this vein. That's really all this is about, but hey, I don't mind it. The game is really good, in my opinion. You need 5 eggs for all of the bottles. Yes, I only remember seeing 2 of Oh, of the milk bottles from just, of course, the first part. There's the last one. Okay, at least each of these are only lasting a minute or so. Pretty quick. Don't know when it'll be done, though. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so that's the new tell that tells you. So that tells you that you've 100%ed a level. So that's what we're going for then. The flip side. We still haven't done the regular level of this yet, so obviously we're probably going to stay this time to try to get flowers from this pot. Huh? It's not the right one? Thought that was the right one. Whoa. How about we just straight up retry? I do want to see that, because it seems like it missed. It just straight up missed. Okay, that one is a fake, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Throwing a lot of eggs at them. Which one is the correct one, then? There we go. Kind of frustrated that I can't find the ship. Oh, is it the one in the background? Goodness. That's the one. Keep playing, of course. Just for double confirm check, we're probably going to retry again. Again, I'm trying to get 100%, and I don't think that's fast enough for all the pups, so that I know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm probably going to go ahead and just do the sea run a little bit better. Again, most of this is blind from now on, so it's gonna be kind of tough, though it's very easy to do, considering you can hear the pups from a distance. Number 1. Yeah, it's because of that time goal that I have to redo this. I have quite a bit of health, and I wasted quite a bit of time on this specific shot. Probably should have just moved it further down. Could have gotten it a lot earlier if I did that. Just straight up bumping into that thing to get by. Great. He isn't retrievable from a normal standpoint. Oh yeah, classic. I have to duck to get it, actually. This should be more than enough now. This will have a normal goal, as I'm able to get through it pretty easily. Okay, I got the bonus flower. Oh, it was free, but I still feel like that was really slow on one part. That's why I redid it. I redid it. Okay, I actually read the thing this time. It says bring it to the goal within 3:30. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, that's what we have to beat. And obviously we can't just do it super fast. I need to... Already found one. Where'd the puppy go? Vanished. It ran away to this side. Probably missed the squid because as of being silly, but maybe not. Again, this is a free 30 time that I have to beat. If I miss it early on, and could potentially just finish the course normally. Oh, he's running away. To the side. Classic. Got it. Pretty much I would miss the specific souvenir, but I wanted to focus on this first, obviously, because this is more important, in my opinion. Again, this is blind, so we don't really have any clue where, because of the blind playthrough, we have no idea where the thing is, at least right now. I like how it tells you when you can move on to the next world. So that's what we're gonna have to look for when we 100% this game. Well, the squid obviously can't be in the beginning. Because if that was true, then it would be absolutely silly. Jeez, I actually nearly fell off. The feeling when one of your jumps gets eaten at the last minute. When you want it to do something, but your input gets eaten. That's always the worst. Since I missed it at the late part, it has to be at the beginning somewhere behind one of these sections. Unlike before, I will look a lot longer now. Ah, there it is. That's a very sneaky spot for it to hide, too. Deep into the end, a blind spot where you would never look if you're doing the speed run. At least to get all the mini Poochies. Oh no. I prefer calling them now, or pups. It's really up to me to decide that, I guess. And back to the flip side of this one more time. Oh, now steamboats. So obviously the pirate ships don't work. I know that much now, but... So we have to look deep in this area. I see it already. That didn't take that long. See how it looks a little bit different? We can get a better angle from it over here. And we did it. Okay. That was a really quick one. Less than a minute. Less than 30 seconds, actually, in game time. That was really quick. Okay. Of course. They are on the flip side as well. And, yeah, and so it continues. I see. I saw it fall down this time. I don't know why I'm doing this particular part of this. What the heck? Oh, I see one. Do not need the Poochie this time. We don't need the pups this time, obviously. So every time there's one of those mini fish trees, that's where we have to look for to find the fish. Even if it's just a tiny little bit. See, look, there's another one. Oh, there's so many of them here, but none of them are striped. That's very unfortunate. Maybe this tree will have one instead. So anything that has those fishes on the side could potentially have a striped fish. Well, because I'm blind, I have to pound those just to check. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Whoa. Did not even mean to pick down now. Yeah, the classic. So that means I missed one. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Where exactly did I miss one? And they're so tiny, so this is going to be one of the hardest ones yet. If I skipped this, it would be... If I didn't show this, it would be kind of annoying for the viewers, so I'll just run for the courts backwards and see what I find. So I can see already now why the courses are so easy, because you're able to run them backwards as well. They're always set up so you can run them forwards and backwards. Ah, of course. Figures, I missed the last one at the last possible tree. I knew the first tree didn't have one. The second one, though, was being very cheeky, though. Missing that. But this time, though, And we finished this area 100% completed. We're just gonna do the regular levels of each of these. Doing that while also finding the... Moving here is just very tough. From the looks of it, we have a 5-minute timer now. Again, this is really easy to figure out because the Poochie Pups, for the most part, make a sound whenever you come close to them, so it's really easy to just speed run through this until you get all the way to the end. So I like about this. There's a second pup. Got him. I'm gonna have to go down here to get a chance of getting it. Got it. Keep going. Look at this. Now, if you look carefully on those cookie boxes, that's a small reference, potentially, to Yoshi's cookie, which is really interesting. It calls them Yoster cookies. It's interesting. The last time that particular name was heard was the specific one. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Now, if you guys remember the name Yoster, that was first referenced in Super Mario RPG. There's actually a whole island of them. Yoster Isle, though really it should be just called Yoshi Island, but it's whatever. It was funny. There's quite a bit of references to other appearances of Yoshi, it seems like. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's a 5-minute one. That's probably the easiest one then so far. Because the time window for that is so high now, this time. So I have to beat each regular level first. And then it changes. Oh, from the looks of it, this is going to be an auto score. Great. Auto scores are the worst in Yoshi games because if you have to get something on 1 point. Oh, okay, never mind. It's a minigame. So it's a minigame. So you can't bounce into any of them directly. or it'll eat your points. I get it now. Oh goodness, that one probably held an item. Okay. I think that's good enough for me. We obviously want to try our best to get everything in the beginning, so let's go ahead and do it. Again, this is new to our game, so... Ah, that's the 500 points that I was missing for a while. Wait, so what damages me? That's the real question. I almost got that. I'm just gonna avoid it that time. At least that one you can kind of get. That was even lesser coins than before. What even damages us? That's the weirdest thing. Interesting level. And I was correct, it was an auto score, which means those are the worst in Yoshi games. The classic for the Yoshi games is whenever there's an auto score, it's just the worst in the game because it just takes so for no reason, and more importantly, it's very hard to win. Like, I missed a lot of flowers in there, and most of them are from just getting the auto score done. Oh, I see. It's pretty obvious that I missed something. So you have to use the super punch to get through some of them. See how that took out like 3 boxes at once? That's faster than taking each one individually out. I see now I can get a higher score. So we actually want to use the charge as much as we can. Because this charge punch takes out a lot of stuff at once. You can also reach the flying UFO flower-ish things by doing that. Probably could have been using a charge punch for the longest time. Okay. Okay. By default, the flower is probably going to be real easy to get. Okay. I'm gonna be quite interested to see what kind of souvenir challenges the game has for me. If that was just the first part, then doing the 100% is probably gonna be very hard. Because of how bad it was, now that I know the charge punch, I'm gonna give it one more try and then do it. Okay. Nothing, so we have to go over here to get it then, I guess. Like this. And see, this is definitely the most challenging part now, the 100%. See, now I can get a multiplier. I wasn't able to get this before. And I can wait as well, so... See, I hit all of it at once, so I get a 2-point multiplier. I definitely increased my score quite a bit. But I really need the 500 points to get anywhere close to being good. So that's obviously going to be done off camera. And I usually do that as soon as possible, but... Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we know where all the flowers are now. If anybody missed any, then that's too bad. I'm not showing those hammer, because those already took a long time. Now let's just focus on this. Okay. Time to collect crafts for this guy. If it forces us to go the front way, though, I will be able to do that. Oh yeah, I definitely could have jumped to get a couple of them. So far, that's the most annoying level I've had to play. Okay, this crown one's really easy. I know where it is. Please. Can you not cough, Tim? I mean, sneeze. Whatever it is. Here it is. I remember hitting this. Okay, easy enough. Yeah, this game's gonna be its own challenge to 100%, but for the most part, a lot of it does seem a bit too easy. But I probably shouldn't say that. This is the first area, after all. And now we finally get to actually get the sheep this time. However, we're not looking for just any ones, just the black sheep will count. Nothing else. It's weird, I'm not able to target them from that distance. I was mainly checking there for sheep, of course, because... goodness, where are these last black sheep hidden? Pretty sure I went a long time without even seeing one. I could probably tell that I missed one, just based on the fact that Luigi goes so fast and I wasn't able to really get a good look at where sheep could potentially be. But I just hit everything in sight, if you don't mind. Based on the way I went for this, I'm pretty sure I missed at least one back here. Okay. I don't know. The minigame looks cool, but it's very difficult for a 100%. Oh yeah, classic. The one that's merged is the one I missed. Got it that time though. Let's hopefully do better the next one. If it makes you play the front side because of a souvenir chance, then I will play it again. But it's also really annoying, and I was really close too. Twisty Vines, the Poochie Pup Mart. Yeah, this one. Oh, that's just the one thing then. I think he mentioned get the Poochie Pups to help you find where the thing is. So I think we have to rescue all the Poochies again. That's what I'm assuming he was saying. I found it! Kind of sneaky too, right in the side of the background where you would never look normally. Did I actually miss one of them? Or... I do hope that wasn't a taunt. It's saying I missed one. Yeah, of course. it just had this weird background. That's what confused me. No matter what happens, this is probably going to be the last thing I do in this episode. And then I won't have time to do the thing that I messed up. But yeah. Again, this is a blind playthrough. Expect this to happen a lot. And yes, I missed an obvious one. Tulip. So that's probably in, like, the second half or something. No, I don't think anything's in the first half, that's for sure. Better find this fast. So that's why they say probably you want to... Ooh. These are red, but are they tulips? I guess not. None of those are, then. There it tells you that you want to use eggs on the Poochie Pups in order to hit them from a distance, which will get them to follow you. Oh, maybe it wasn't... It says, oh, red and green to the right. That's what it looks like, okay. Obviously, since I don't know what it exactly looks like, we obviously are just checking for anything red. That almost was it, but not quite. Sure, we'll hit them all, I guess, while we're here. It's the one that doesn't have a smiley face. Oh, right there. That's the correct one. Got it. Just like I said, no matter what happens here, I'm going to end the episode. We're getting a lot of flowers very quickly. And that's for this area. Since I obviously don't want to repeat that, at least not without being off screen, we'll unlock this guy next. Ooh, there's 3 different levels here this time. Anyways, leave a like if you enjoyed this episode, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.